Hey guys, I wanted to show you something that is pretty annoying, but I got a cure for it. It's the bathroom fan. Okay, I've already got the shroud off of it that goes around here, but I just have the screen just propped up in there. But listen to this fan. What I have is a brand new motor and the new fan blade, nice and fresh. So I thought I'd show you the finished product here with everything put back together. Here it goes. I'm at the back of the RV here, changing all these lights at the top. See how dry rotted they are. A lot of water gets in those. There's one over there. Here's what I'm putting on there. These are nice LEDs, much brighter. And when I'm done, I'm going to seal them up with silicone and I'll show you what it looks like. Looking good. Okay, when it's all done, you just put the clear silicone all around it. I even put some in over the screws to prevent any water from getting in there, and also kind of gives you a little bit of peace of mind and make sure that the screws won't come out while you're going down the road. So they're in there and they're sealed up. So there's that one, and then all of the other ones. Looking good on the front. There's one with the silicone, all sealed up. You know it's good when you can see it in the daytime. Okay, when we drain the kitchen drain sink, we have a leak. So I got a camera. It's a wireless camera, but it connects to my phone. So it's got a light and everything on it. There's you. But I'm going to see if I can find out where it's leaking. It's kind of hard to see where you're going, but the idea is just to get it down in there, and it looks like some water maybe there. Okay, we're sure we found the leak that's happening from the kitchen drain. It's in the bathroom, actually. If you look behind the toilet, and it's right there. That came apart. So you gotta get in there and fix it. Fun. Okay, I have the toilet taken out and set to the side on some plastic. I have that thing covered up, which is I highly recommend covering that. And so I need to get down in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the front of it off, the wood, so I can have access to it. That connection right there where the strap is, the slide out coming in and out on the other side of that wall has put stress on that connection and has made it to where it popped open. You can't see right now, but I'll see if I can get you a better view. Okay, with the strap out of the way, you can see that the pipe inside is cracked open, so it's broken. So here's the fix. Rubber Prunco, and it should keep it from leaking and remain flexible. So if you have an RV with this kitchen and plumbing in the slide out like we have, this is all part of the slide. You always wonder, well, how does the plumbing and the drain pipes, how do they, bend and flex and all that whenever the slide goes in and out? So let me show you. Well, first of all, here, this all goes back to that wall when it slides in, but that's where the pipes come out of the cabinet down there. And it's a dirty carpet, we need to take that out, but pipe there, that white one is flexible, and the water lines are flexible right there to that point. But if you back up and look inside of here, that's where the kitchen drain and all that meets the flexible pipe, and it goes in that way. So let's show you how it works. And then this panel goes back over there to finish it up. So today I'm going to put the ladder back on. I took it off to do the roof. So here's a little tip for anybody that has an RV and the ladder's kind of loose. These things here, well, what fails is these screws that go into that mount to the RV, that hold it to the RV. You see how that's all rusted out, but this is what it's supposed to look like, not like that. So I'm going to replace all these. These are called Mad Hornets, and you can get a kit online. Just look for Mad Hornet. You should be able to find these. I think it was $11 or $12, but so it comes in a kit with all the screws and everything you need, new screws and everything. So a lot of times when you take off the old ladder, you'll find that the old screws, those Mad Hornets, are just rusted, just a rusted mess, and it's nearly impossible to take that screw out. You can hold on to it with pliers all you want, but then you'll just strip the screw out when you're trying to undo it. So the best solution is just to take a Sawzall with a metal cutting blade, which I'll do now, and cut that off, cut the bolts off. You'll want to save, so that way you can just take that off, because you want to save these. You don't necessarily have to replace these, but you can buy new ones of these if you want, but these were good, so I'm just keeping them. These Mad Hornets, what you want to do is you want to screw with the bolt in there, just screw it in there a little ways like that, and then tap it into the receptacle where it goes with a hammer. Because these things are really tight, and you'll cut your fingers if you're not careful trying to push it in there, trying to tap it in there, and you don't want it to go crooked. So screw that in there so that it stays, so you can make sure it stays straight. Now you got to put the ladder back on there. Alright, I'm underneath the rig, and I've discovered that the ducting, the ductwork that goes down here, it goes through the wall there. On the other side of the wall are the tanks. So it has a heated basement area to keep the tanks from freezing, which is a very good thing. But so now I'm gonna fix this. Got some handy duct tape. So today I'm going to finally install a new backup camera, because the other one, it was like an old black and white TV, very small, and it just didn't have a very clear picture, so I was very nervous about what was behind me. And also it pointed straight down at the ground, sort of, so you really couldn't see anything very far behind your vehicle. So today I'm putting in a color camera and a big 10-inch color screen to go with it. So that's going to be a major improvement. Okay, we're at the back of the rig here, and there's where the camera is, the old camera. So I got to take this cover off of here and get to the camera. Now that I have it installed out here, I need to go inside and hook the wiring up inside there. Okay, now that I'm on the inside, I need to take this wiring that connects to the camera and hook it to the fuse box back here. I'm going to wire it into here. So before I got to do that, I got to go in through this hole over here, and then I reach in up here on the other side. So now that I got it hooked up to the panel box, I'm going to stick this back through this hole back here that goes out of the back side of the RV where the camera is at. So it's going to be hard for you to see because there's not much light inside there, but right over to the left bottom corner there, that's the wire coming out. So I'm going to reach in there and grab it and pull it out so you can see it. There it is. So now I just got to hook it up to my other one there, and then we should be in business. Okay, now I'm inside. Now's the moment of truth. I'm going to turn the key. I have to turn the ignition on for the camera to fire up. But it's going to be loud because there's because it has air suspension in this rig. So whenever I turn the key on, there's a warning beep that keeps beeping until the air suspension is aired all the way up. And since my jacks are down, I don't want it to run too long while the jacks are down. So anyway, you're going to hear some beeping, but the main thing is I just wanted you to see how good the new camera looks. Oh. Wow.
And it's even in color.
But that was much better than the other camera used to be. Well, just as a reminder, I'll show you.